Guten Erev Shabbos Kodesh. Parshas Eikev Tavshinayin Ches 5778 from Yerushalayim HaKodesh. A person is walking down the street and sadly comes across the vision of a child or an adult doing perhaps something inappropriate, something they may not approve of. And in that scenario, he's faced with, what does the person do? Do I walk away? Do I say something? Do I get mad at them? Do I express my frustration? Do I let them know that what they're doing is not okay? Let's say it's my friend's child. So I might say something to him like, it's not okay. I might, I don't know. Well, what if it's the person's child? What if it's your own child? You walked down the street and you saw your own child doing something very self-destructive that'll destroy him, perhaps forever. Your reaction is not going to be, do I say something, do I not? Your reaction is going to be to tell your son how very unhappy you are with what he's doing. It's just a matter of what method you're going to use to convey that message. But the message will be blatantly clear that you are not okay with it. And hopefully he'll still understand that you love him anyway, and that's why you said something. Because if you didn't know the kid, you might feel bad that he's doing something, but if you don't care about him, you're not going to say anything. Because it's none of my business. But it's because this child is someone you care about, because it's your child, that's why you say something. And it's very important that the child understands that when you're conveying that message. In this week's Parsha, we learn how Pasuk in Parshas Pasuk Beis v'zacharta kol haderech. Remember the entire way. Asher halichecha Hashem lekecha zeh 40 shana b'midbar. Hashem took you for 40 years in the midbar. L'ma'an hanoischa v'lena'asoischa, to oppress and test you. Lo dans, to know it's asher b'levavecha, what's deep in your heart. Hisishmar mitzvotsav imloy. Are you going to keep his mitzvahs or not? Vayancho, vayarivecho, v'achilcho es hamon. He gave you the money. Tashalo yadata v'lo yodun avitzecho, l'man lohidiacho, to tell you kilei alechem levada yichya adam. It's not just food that satiates a person. Ki al kol motzei pi Hashem yichya adam. It's what Hashem decides will satiate the person, is what will satiate him. And while you were in the midbar, simloscha leibol samei alecha ve'aglecha leibatzeiko ze 40 shana. Now here's this. V'yodata, you need to know im livavecha, with your heart. Ki ka'asher yeyaser ish es binoi. Just like a person, a saint father, knows how and does give at the appropriate time, the musar to his child, Hashem Elokecha miyasreka. Hashem gives you that musar. But he's only giving you that musr because it's coated with that love and the care. And he's testing you. But, he's still giving you this food. Your clothing you have, you're not outgrowing it. You don't need new shoes. He's taking care of you. But at the right time, he's giving you the musr that you need. And he's giving you that musr because he loves you. Umas ha'olam, all the other nations of the world, they're doing who knows what and what knows where. Amin Mayav, the despicable, the disgusting actions that these nations were doing, the way they were believing, the disgusting ways of serving Pa'ar, and all these avodah zaras going on in the Gila, and all kinds of disgusting things by Umas Ha'olam. Okay. But Klal Yisrael, every time we did something wrong, Hashem made it blatantly and bluntly clear, that's not cool, and I'm not happy with it. But that's not because he's there to smite us, not because he's showing his hate to us. Quite to the contrary. It's through that message he's showing us his love. The fact that he loves us and cares about us is why he's telling us this will ruin our relationship, and I don't want that to happen. So let's not ruin your existence in this planet that I designed. And therefore, he told us the way in which we should go. Why? Because he's a dictator and says this is how to go. No! There's the designer of the program we call Planet Earth. And he's telling you, you want to succeed in this planet, you want to succeed in this world, and have the most effect in all the cosmos and the entire planet. You have a special part in that. And if you want to reach that potential, you have to follow the way in which Hashem told us we should get there. He knows how to get there. He designed the program. We just need to follow that. And the reason why he's told us that is not to smite us. It's to challenge us as a good, healthy parent, to challenge us, and he roots behind us and knows that we could. And he gives us the musr because he loves us and wants us to do only the right thing. Thank you so much for listening. Have a Heilig Yisrael Shabbos. As always, any questions, comments, or feedback, you can leave them in the comment section below.